Today I want to talk to you about something that I get asked super often, and that is working from home. Yay! Working from home. Now, I'm not talking about blogging. Blogging is what I talk about on Fridays. So if you want to talk about blogging, you can join my Facebook group that I'll link, or you can catch my videos every single Friday that talk about blogging and vlogging and being an influencer and all the wonderful things that come along with it. But today we're going to talk about work from home jobs that do not include being influencer, do not include, blogging, vlogging, Instagram. We're going to talk about real jobs, W-2s, and what are not scams. Yay! So hold on to it, because there's a lot of scams out there, and we are going to talk about them. And we're going to talk about the real ones. And I want to keep you from getting scammed, keep your money in your pocket, and bring more money in. Which is what we all want, right? We all want to sit in our pajamas and make money. At least that's what I want to do, is sit in my pajamas and make money. So if that is what you're interested in, keep on watching, and we're going to talk about all the tricks and tips and all the scams and all the legit jobs for all you stay-at-home moms out there. Alright, so first thing I want to say is I have been working from home for quite a while now, for not quite a year yet. But before I even started working at home, I did a ton of research. And when I say a ton of research, I mean I sat on my computer for probably hours on end. My lighting is all messy. Sorry about that. Is that better? It looks so weird because I use natural lighting because I don't have lights yet. So it's kind of going in and out because Florida, you gotta love it. But yeah, so I researched a whole lot of research, and I researched companies, I researched what a scam and what wasn't, what the jobs entailed, which ones were customer service based, which ones I had to use a phone, which ones needed set hours, which ones I could do with flexibility, which ones I needed a degree for. There's so many work from home jobs out there that are legit, but there's so many scams that it makes the legit ones not look legit. Too legit to quit. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I don't know what's up with me today. I couldn't help myself because they're too legit. I am too legit to quit. But, so first we are going to talk about scams. Alright. Let me tell you about the scams. Anybody that wants you to pay a startup fee, red flag. Not saying they're all scams, because I know I'm going to have somebody down below saying, well, I had to pay a startup fee and my job makes me this amount of money, and great, good for you. But for me, anything that wants me to pay to work for them, big red flag, not going to do it. Sorry. Bye. Not worth my time. Not worth the $50, $100, $200, whatever amount of dollars that's going to have to come out of my pocket. Not going to happen. Red flag. And another thing that I have found is a red flag is I love those videos that you see on Facebook, mostly, of people flashing their money. Like, hey, I just went to the bank and I got all these 20s and 100s, and I work 1 hour a day posting ads on social media. If you want more information about this company, but I'm not going to tell you the name of the company so you can do your own research. No. You can message me and then I'll send you more information. Big red flag. For me, I don't want to have to message you, because that tells me, for one, you're probably working on referrals. Kind of sounds like a pyramid to me. Like, you don't really make the money you say you do from your 1 hour a day. You make money from people below you that you recruited, that they're recruiting other people and they're recruiting other people, and it's a pyramid. That's what a pyramid scam is. But no one's really making, the people at the top are the only people making money. It doesn't trickle down. Doesn't trickle down. So to me, that's another red flag. It might be a legit company, but it's a huge red flag when, for one, you don't tell me the name of the company. I know there's a startup fee, and you want me to message you. Just tell me the name of the company, like I'm going to do here in a little bit. But I digress. Another one. Let's talk about MLMs. I know I'm gonna catch so much crap for this. I don't like them. I don't want to buy your MLM stuff. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to push it on my blog. I don't want you to send me a sample and have me promote it for you. I don't. And you know what? MLMs might work for some people, and that is fabulous. They don't work for me. And I'm not saying they're scams, 100%, but they're, again, something else that you have to buy into, you have to sell, you have to have parties, you have to be pushy in sales, and I just have had a bad taste in my mouth from MLMs, especially because anything I post on Instagram, I instantly get, especially if it's like health or wellness based, like if it's working out or health or anything like that, I get a flood of inbox messages. Hey girl, have you tried my diet pills from It's Works? They're amazing. Have you tried this workout program that I'm selling for only $500? You'll love it. Like, dude, I've never spoken to you before in my life. Why are you DMing me wanting to buy your overpriced crap? And like I said, I'll probably catch a lot of heck for this, but it's my opinion. So yay. If MLM works for you, then great. I will say I do like some Pampered Chef products. Not gonna lie, but like that's about it. I would never sell them, but I do like to go to the parties because they have food. And the products are actually pretty decent. Still think they're overpriced kitchenware, but we don't mind Pampered Chef because they feed me. But that's about it. So get out my DMs. I'm not gonna pay for your startup. Oh, it's just scams. Oh, another one that's like a really well-known scam is envelope stuffing. Again, it requires a startup fee. Mom brain. It requires a startup fee, and it's a big one that I saw when I was doing research is envelope stuffing or email sending. They don't really stuff as many envelopes anymore. You have to pay a fee to start up, and you're told you have to transcribe and send emails or stuff envelopes and mail them. And the more envelopes you stuffed or the more emails you sent, the more you would get paid. But in reality, you were just supposed to be recruiting other people to do the same thing as you, and you only got paid when you recruited those people. So, yeah. There's a lot of scams out there, so please be careful. When you are looking for from-home jobs, please be careful. Do your research. Know what your red flags are, and just be careful and don't waste your money on things that you're going to lose money on. Okay? Please. But now we're going to talk about what I think are legit jobs, because I do them. A couple of them. And I get paid real money, and I work, real schedules, and I know other people who work for other companies, and they work from home, and there's a lot of great opportunities out there. So don't be discouraged by the beginning of this video and think, oh, they're all scams, because they're not. They're not. But it also all depends on it depends on your needs. My needs were, I can't do anything that involves a phone because I don't have childcare for my kids. And like when you have to do customer service via phone, you need a quiet environment, which I don't have ever, but I digress. But companies like Hilton will employ from home. I know Apple employs from home. There's a whole bunch of real companies. UPS, I believe, does. I have a whole list of them in a post that I will link below for you of just all of what I'm going to cover. There's a whole bunch of places that hire from home. Now, those are typically like call service, customer service based. You're going to have headset, you're going to have phone, you're going to have a quiet environment, and you typically have to have, from what I've been told, set hours. Like you can set your hours, but you have to work from 5 to 9 or from 6 to whatever, and this is your block and this is when you have to work. Cool. That works for some people. I feel like that works for a lot of people either with older kids, because mine are still young. Like my daughter's about to start kindergarten and my son is 1, so it doesn't work for me. But for people with either older kids, people with no kids, people with fur kids, like, it's gonna work for them more so than it'll work for me, because it is a good opportunity. And it's a, you know, well-known, reputable companies like Hilton. Everybody knows the Hilton. Everybody's heard of Apple. Everyone's heard of, you know, UPS. Like, they're big, well-known companies. So that's one way that you can go about it. And like I said, I'll have a list of a bunch of them down below if you want to check those out. And then there's, you know, the other side of it. There is what I do, and I do web search evaluation. Dun, dun, dun. It sounds creepy. It sounds real techie, but it's not, I promise. It's not techie at all, because I'm not techie. My husband is. I'm not. I'm the creative type. But what it is you're just evaluating web searches, evaluating social media searches, and you're helping to improve the internet. Yay. No, but really, I can't tell you too terribly much about it, because I did sign an NDA, which is something that you have to do when you work for these companies, to sign an NDA, because you can't say exactly, like, the exact things you work on, if that makes sense. Because they don't want, you know, trade secrets getting out to other companies. But that's fine, whatever. I can tell you the basics of it. I evaluate web searches and ads and videos, and I make sure things are great and they're relevant, and you can too. Companies like App in Butler Hill, Leap Force, Lions Bridge, I think it's like iSoft. I'll link them all down below as well. They all do this type of employment. And that's what I do. I work for App in Butler Hill on a project with them. And it is 4 hours a day, 19 hours a week. But the beauty of it is I can do it whenever I want, as long as I make my hours. Take that in. I can do an hour here, take a break. An hour there, take a break. 10 minutes, go get my kid from school. You know, 30 minutes here, go make dinner. And yes, it's only part-time, but it's something. Especially if you're already a stay-at-home parent, that part-time income can really be a huge help. You know, if you're already at home and it's not a job that you're leaving in order, you know, and you don't have to make up extra income, then it's perfect. And if it is, then like I said, there's other companies that you can look into. And a lot of these you can do, if you have the time, you can do more than one. Like Leap Force is another one. Actually, I think they were just acquired by Appen, but I think they're still kind of their own deal. Lions Bridge, iSoft again. And there's just a whole bunch of them. And you can do, you know, the 4 hour, like with Appen, they have one that's 4 hours a day, which is what I do. Or they even have one that is 1 hour a day. For people that just want a little bit of extra something. So if you just want a side hustle, you can do that too. And they also have, there's so many other jobs that you can do from home. If you really put your mind to it. You can be a virtual paralegal. Because I have a paralegal experience. I have a master's degree in legal studies. If I wanted to, I could, you know, get into virtual paralegal work. I can freelance. Or I can work for a company if I really wanted to. There's also, if you have a bachelor's degree, I don't think it has to be in education specifically, but there's so many sites for either online education, online tutoring that will work around your schedule. And I think all you have to have is a bachelor's degree. And I know a lot of my girls have bachelor's degrees out there. Holler, girls with degrees. But yeah, all you have to have is a bachelor's degree, and they pay pretty decent. You set your own schedule. I had a friend who did it, and she really enjoyed it. She was just doing, I think it was like 1 or 2 hours a day, and she was doing tutoring to like kids, the ESL kids, I believe. So just look into it. Like I said, I'll link so many down below. But remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it is. You're not gonna make $800 a day posting one ad on Facebook a week, making, it's just not gonna happen. I'm so sorry, I don't mean to burst any bubbles, but it's not gonna happen. Tough love, right? Sometimes we need tough love. Like I said, I spent hours and hours researching, working from home. So if you have any questions about, you know, the legitimacy of any positions, just please feel free to ask me in the comments. I would love to have this discussion with you. I will leave my post down below that has, you know, all of the links, all of the companies. And if you find one that you want me to look at and let you know, hey, is this legit or not? I would love to. Because that's what I do. I like to help. And that's why I do what I do. So hopefully y'all found this helpful and will stick around. Check out some of my other videos. I will link them. I don't know. Somewhere. I don't know what this dance is. But yeah, I have loved having you, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.